What's going on, folks? So the band Catch the Giant is back here with a new song called Hellbound. I'm really looking forward to this. I enjoy, when they have new releases, they have a really great sound. So, yeah, like I said, I'm pretty excited to give this a listen. Without further ado, let's just jump on in there and check it out, shall we? Rangers, go.
Keep track of the door. The fleeting glimpses, a face in my eyes. Since this picture can't be low, and I want it back. The joy in the hand, the days that were meant to be spent. The take now is that time to gods and grow God. How I bring it back to life, and I still feel the same changing, yeah. The same will be gone. Rape is the air, blood is the soul. If I am hellbound, please open the door. We don't sacred ground. If I'm not loud, the gates of Hades.
Wow, a really cool song here. One thing too, at the very end, I just have to mention, I don't think I've ever seen a line that's the sin of the spoon. It's just a very interesting line to see, especially like out of context. Like I was following the lyrics for the most part, but that spot there, I'm not sure what the importance of like the spoon is, or like what did the spoon do? What sin did the spoon do that caused repercussions or anything? Like what's the gravity of that? I don't know. The sin of the spoon. It's I dig it. I mean, it's a bit off the wall, but no, yeah, it's curious, and I'd be curious to like actually understand what the meaning behind that is. But anywho, yeah, really cool song here. The way the song starts out with the orchestrals and the symphonic elements and stuff was just awesome. And I love the drums there in the beginning as well, kind of like orchestral drums, and just did a phenomenal job. And then kind of like at the end of the intro, before the song kind of really takes off with the guitar riffs and stuff, the drum fills and all that stuff was just really tight. I really, really like the drum work here in this song. But the whole song has really great symphonic elements. It really adds a nice kind of grand sense to the song, and I just thought it was utilized wonderfully, like the strings and just all that stuff, that it just really, really enhanced the overall feel of the song. And well, it was just a really awesome kind of just layer of just epicness there. Again, just giving so much like almost power to the song as well. So yeah, the symphonic stuff, the arrangements there and whatnot, I thought were really, really awesome. And the guitar work was solid too. It's like there's spots where the guitar riffs are kind of speedy, and then there's other spots where it's a little bit more reserved. Speaking of which, like there in the verses, another thing I really liked is you can really hear the bass kind of thumping, particularly there in the verses, and I dug that. It gave it a cool vibe, especially with the guitar riffs kind of just interspersed there, but you really hear the bass thumping along there. It was just really, really cool. So, yeah, I mean, all the musicianship and stuff I thought was great. The guitar solo, I really, really enjoyed that, extended kind of like guitar solo there. And it was interesting because the bridge, once the guitar solo hits, it's like the bridge kind of just ends the song. Like it doesn't like just go back into like a typical like two more choruses or something to end the song. It kind of just plays out a bit differently, which I thought was interesting, but it was also cool. It sort of defied expectations, because I thought for sure after all that, and then the first time there was in the bridge like some vocals, which was awesome too, because there's some real great like backing vocals in there. And this song, I thought it was going to lead right back into kind of like the chorus like a couple more times, but you get that ending part too, which has almost like a choir sort of sound to it, and just a real grandiose sort of feel, and then the song just kind of rounds out that way. So yeah, I mean, that was neat. And yeah, I liked a lot of the backing vocals that were used, even like there's like a touch of kind of choir stuff like there in the intro as well. So yeah, there was a lot of different elements working throughout this whole song that really kind of kept it feeling fresh and moving, and not like redundant or anything like that. And the vocals were really solid also, particularly there like in the chorus and whatnot. When his voice really gets to shine, the verses are a little bit more reserved in there, but, he did a good job delivering the lines in there, especially, with the vocal melody kind of keeping in line with the music and stuff. I thought that was arranged well also. But like there in the chorus and some of those other spots, like there in the bridge and stuff, when he really just gets to shine, he's got a really, really great voice. So yeah, I thought he nailed that as well. And there's one note in this song too that I mean, he's like wailing it. It's not like a high pitched like falsetto kind of power metal scream, but I mean he's really kind of wailing this, and he like holds that note for a hot minute. That was really impressive. So yeah, great voice. Yeah, I dug the verses. I thought they were pretty cool. Like I said, I really like the bass there in the verses. But where the song really shines, I think, is like there in the chorus, like lyrical melody wise and all that stuff. The chorus really shines. Really nice melody. It really soars. Really kind of meets that point that the symphonic elements are kind of setting for the song. That's when like the lyrical melody really kind of matches that feel and reaches up to that point. And yeah, and then like the bridge sections and stuff with the vocals, I really enjoyed that as well. But yeah, I mean the song has got a cool feel to it. You know, it's speedy at times. It's a little bit more just kind of like rhythmic at times. Other times, like the symphonics really get to kind of be showcased, and then you get like the killer guitar solo, which I thought was really nice and went with the flow of the music really well. And yeah, I mean overall, I just think it was a well constructed song that you know the chorus delivers, and the rest of it really kind of builds up into that. And then you got that interesting end there with kind of like the bridge sort of just rounding out the song there at the end. And again, it just helps the song feel dynamic and not like repetitive or anything like that. So super impressive. The production was great. And yeah, I mean, I've said before, is a bunch of really talented folks here in Catch the Giant. I really like their sound. And you know, this song, it feels like they're really kind of pushing themselves to really, you know, hit like this epic kind of level. And I thought they did a really great job of it. So yeah, cool song here. Really enjoyed it. Let me know, folks, in the comments down below. What did you think of this song here? How does this stack up for some of the other previous like Catch the Giant songs that you've heard? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I really feel like they're kind of taking it up a notch, and they're continuing to push themselves, which is really, really neat. But yeah, let me know y'all's thoughts in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time. Ranger out.